Do you have a little astronaut at your house? Then check out these amazing books filled with all of the information they are going to need as they plan their first trip to space. For your youngest readers, our very first questions and answers, what are stars, helps them get a little bit interested in these sparkly celestial bodies hanging out in the sky, gives them a little bit of an introduction to astronauts and space in general. For our first questions and answers, what's it like in space? They will get to suit up with the astronauts and learn all about what it's like to live on the space station, to go to the bathroom in space, and to learn about what it's actually like traveling through space. Next, we'll look inside space at a fantastic, in-depth view of the moon landing. Happened in July of 1969. We look at the space station, we look at the sun, and so many other amazing bodies that are also present in our solar system. Lots of questions answered in this book too, as they learn all about space. You won't want to miss these budget buys. They are part of our beginners collection. These are hardback, amazing books on the solar system, sun, moon, and stars, and living in space. Each one of these titles features photographs and illustrations and are absolutely amazing, helpful, informative books at a really affordable price point. One of my favorite series for preschoolers is our My Very First series. This book called The Space Book is amazing with bright, beautiful illustrations. It also talks about the moon landing, living on the space station, being an astronaut, all the things that they need to know as they prepare to be an astronaut as well. You don't want to miss On the Moon for some wonderful thematic learning. This is so sweet, such a great picture book to read with your kids as they get tucked into bed and then go to sleep dreaming about landing on the moon. Another fabulous title for bedtime, I'll sneak in right here. This is On the Space Station. It's one of our Shine a Light books. As you remember, you shine a flashlight behind the page to reveal more information behind the scenes. Great for interacting with your kids on a fantastic, fun new level. If your kids are animal lovers too, they're gonna love Ludwig the Space Dog, a fun, fantastic fictional journey. They're also gonna love Dogs in Space, which is a retelling of the true story of Belka and Strelka, the first two dogs to go to space and return home safely. It's such a sweet story, and we love reading this one at our. Do you love to sprawl out on the floor and look at our big books? Then don't miss our big book of rockets and spacecraft. This has huge fold-outs that help your kids just see how amazing these incredible crafts are. We also have the big book of stars and planets, which also folds out to reveal these big pages, perfect for learning and just engaging in these books. Beautiful illustrations in here too, learning about galaxies, again learning about space probes and crafts in space, as well as the planets, the sun, and so much more. Lift the Flap questions and answers about space is for your little bit older readers that are also filled with so many questions all about astronauts, the space station, what it's like to live there, how you get there. Each of these has the question on the flap. You get to lift it and find the answer. So it's also great for self-quizzing later on after they've learned the information. And this one again is so stunningly beautiful. Get a more in-depth look inside the space station at See Inside Space Stations and Other Spacecraft. This one is again for your older readers. It's a great way to challenge them and teach them so much great information in a very non-boring kind of way. No walls of text here, lots of great pieces of information, so helpful for learning all about the space station. Have to tell you about our Astronaut Academy. My daughter has loved working through this amazing workbook. This is great for your 8 to 12-year-olds, depending on what level they're at. They might be able to do some of this independently, some of it they'll want to do with you. There are activities to do along the way. There are stickers in the back to put on the pages as you complete each of the tasks, preparing to go into space, launch into space to be an astronaut. So much fun. Last but not least, our 100 Things to Know About Space is a wonderful infographic book filled with tons of amazing information. I promise, even as an adult, you're going to learn a few things as you read this book. This is great for your reluctant readers, or it's a great one to keep in the car while you're driving somewhere. They can pick it up, learn a few fun facts about space, and quiz their parents. Hope you guys enjoyed this quick look at a bunch of amazing space books from Usborne Books and More. I'm Alicia Caldwell. Thanks for watching.